I'm here now with Anish in the brand new Land Rover Velar, and there's a new blade system integrated into this car for the first time in any Land Rover.
Correct.
And what does it do?
So you can see a number of different screens there. So we've got the cluster, obviously, our main screen at the top, and then what we have is what we call the blade, which is down here. Now, as you can see with from previous Land Rovers, what we tried to do is remove a lot of the buttons, and you can see now we have 3, and no matter where I am, whether I'm in climate or vehicle, you'll see the functionality of these dials and rotary dials change. So I can change this into and change the vehicle specifications for this. If I go into climate, you'll see the icon change to changing the thermostat.
So it's reduced all of the clutter of the buttons.
Correct.
The screen changes and the buttons change
Dynamically, depending on where you are.
Excellent. Fantastic. And then you've got this screen here, which is also touch screen.
Exactly. So this is running the main infotainment system. So as you can see, you've got your navigation, media, and telephony. What you have on the left hand side is our customizable home screen. So this essentially allows you to add widgets and shortcuts from anywhere in the system straight to here.
So it's kind of like having a home screen on your phone.
Correct.
But for your car.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Fantastic.
If we move on to some of the other extra features that we have on here, some of our connected features. So we have a web browser on board, only available while the vehicle is stationary, but this loads full web pages. We have InControl apps, which is our smartphone integration solution. Essentially allows you to connect your iPhone or your Android device to the vehicle and use some of the your commonly used apps on your phone on the vehicle's touchscreen.
Excellent.
So Spotify, for example, is one that we have on board, and we recently launched at the beginning of this year a partnership with Shell.
Google Maps.
So not Google Maps.
That's the most handy driving yet.
We are working with obviously Google and Apple with Android Auto and Google CarPlay, Apple CarPlay. So that will be on our systems very soon.
Excellent.
Cameras is another one that everyone likes to see. These are using our high-spec, high-definition camera display technology. Some of the other stuff we have on here, obviously this is a Range Rover, so if you want to take it off-road, by all means, you can take it off-road. So we've got ability to see your wade sensing, so view how high the water is using our sensors, and we can also change the vehicle dynamics of the whole system as well.
So this car is definitely my cup of tea, but for the older customers, the ones that are used to all the dials and the mechanical parts, do you think they're going to struggle to adapt to this kind of thing?
I don't think so. I mean, this system is very intuitive, and we've run a lot of user trials to ensure that the system is very very clean and simple. As I said, what we want to do is remove as much clutter as we had down here. What we've done here is we've made sure that the most commonly used features are at the beginning. We've obviously made sure that the customizable home screen is available there if the customers want to use specific, if they want to get into the surround sound, for example. Look, I'm changing my surround sound directly, so I don't need to go anywhere. It's happening straight there.
So could we play a movie in 5.1 in this car and have full surround sound?
Yep, and we even have 3D surround sound speakers. Speakers in the headliner, in the front, in the doors, and obviously a subwoofer as well.
So that's the software and the dials and that kind of side of things. Tell me some more cool stuff. This looks like it pops up. Is that the...
It does pop up. So if you start the engine, this will pop up, and that's essentially your way to change into neutral drive and get yourself started.
And this wing mirror here, rear view mirror. This rear view mirror here is like most smartphones these days, bezel-less. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Very smart, very flush.
And
we also have our telematics features here. So roadside assistance. If you get a flat tire, for example, just press this and it connects you straight to our Land Rover assistance team, and they'll come out and help you with your flat tire. Alternatively, if you see an accident, or if you just dial 999 emergency assistance straight to.
So this car has its own SIM card?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So it has its own embedded SIM card, but also has its own personal SIM card. So a customer can add and insert their own SIM card into the...
Let me take this over here. While you're talking about this.
Yeah. Okay. So they can insert their own SIM card here, and this now allows the customer to connect up to 8 devices to the vehicle as a mobile hotspot. and it uses the antenna on top of the screen for a much faster and accurate connection.
And there's a remote control in here. What does that do?
So the remote control is for the rear seat screens, and essentially allows you to view media, to view the navigation route, to view the some of the other features on the screens in the back. Is that on? Yep. For me, the coolest stuff about this is really, for me, the head-up display. You guys probably won't be able to see it at the moment, but I'd suggest you take a look. Yeah. Very sharp graphics, shows you the information that you need at that particular point. For example, the speed limit right now. Yeah. So it uses cameras to figure out what the current speed limit is on the road. Gives you obviously your speed and some really key information there. You've got your navigation route on the cluster.
Yep.
So as well as having it on here, you can show it on that. And then also on here, on the navigation, we've got a full map here, pinch to zoom, and map panel, which is also fantastic.
Excellent, excellent. And is this live updated via 4G, 3G?
Yep, 4G. So obviously, as I said,
yep.
Insert the SIM card, and you've got 4G connectivity, so you've got access to live traffic. Yeah. And also, as I said, you can start using some of the exciting apps that we have embedded onto the system. So, for example, this is the weather app. It tells you the weather where you are, as all weather apps do, but what it also does is tells you the weather at your destination at the time you're going to arrive.
Yeah.
So on arrival, you can see the weather.
And if we look at the steering wheel now?
The buttons on the steering wheel are obviously all brand new. We have a number of different things on here, but what's amazing is these all buttons will change dynamically depending on what area you're in. So if I select this and I'm in a call, then you'll see two icons appear here. We've got a shortcut one here, so you can actually personalize this button to carry out a specific function. We've got these buttons here which essentially allow you to just drag up and down the volume and also change the channel.
And this steering wheel is really nice, and they call it suede cloth. Okay, so the last thing and the most important thing, how fast does this thing go?
So max speed on this particular model is 130 miles an hour, and 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds.
Not bad. Can we test it out?
Let's go.
I don't think we've got anywhere to drive, have a look. So a big thank you to you guys for watching this video. Big thank you to Anish for talking us through this new Touch Pro Range Rover Velar with the new blade system. Hope you guys like the look of this because it looks awesome to me. And yeah, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. What do you think, Chris?
Loving the features in the back screen.
Get a PlayStation 4 in here, surround sound, all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get me some controllers.
Yeah, yeah.